Hi, everybody, and welcome to Devotions on this Monday. I hope all is well, and I wish you well for the week that lies ahead. You know, we hear a lot about fake these days. We hear about fake news. Some people make fake paintings, they make forgeries. Some people have fake jewelry. It looks like diamonds, not really diamonds. Sometimes they're fake investments and people lose a lot of money. I want to try now and do something tricky. There's something on my wall here. Now look at that. I think you can see the light switch. Now that light switch looks real, but it's actually fake because this light switch is just something you can switch on when there's load shedding. Well, a fake light switch is not so serious, is it? But when it comes to the way we live, what is the genuine, authentic way of living? What is fake? There are so many fake ways of living. People who pursue certain things, where pleasure is a wonderful thing, but if it's the only priority, you know, after a while, it's just fake. Money is a very important thing, but if it becomes the main focus of living, you realize in the end that it is just fake. Jesus said a wonderful thing. He said, I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life. So in Jesus, we see what is authentic about living, in his way of living, in what he showed us, the way of God. That is where the truth lies. And we are restless until we end up with the authentic and true way of living. He said to his disciples once, and we know this passage well from Matthew chapter 16, verse 24 and 25. This is what he said. Then Jesus said to his disciples, if anyone would come after me, he must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. For whoever wants to save his life will lose it. But whoever loses his life for me will find it, will find what life is truly meant to be. So what were these things? What is the way of living that he mentioned? And the first one, he says, is we need to deny self. In other words, this is not about me and my way. It's about God and God's way. And so it means putting my own way on one side and saying, God, I want your way. Sometimes that'll be very costly. Sometimes we can please God and we can please ourselves, but sometimes we can't please God without denying ourselves. So that's the challenge. Whose way is your way? The second thing is, he says, take up your cross. Because when you live in God's way, there can be opposition. There can be difficulty. Even within inside yourself, there can be pain because you're finding it hard to do what you know God wants you to do. And that is the way of the cross. It's the way of sacrifice. And lastly, Jesus said, follow me. In other words, he's calling us into a relationship with himself, to trust him completely with everything in our lives, and then to listen to him. What is he saying? And then to obey what you believe he's telling you to do and to be. That is the heart of true living. That is not fake news. That is not fake living. That is truly what life is meant to be about. This is how we were called to live. So as you go into this week, I pray for you that God would give you a week of authentic living, and that each day you will sense, okay, I wasn't perfect, but I was on the way. I was on the way of truth and reality, not anything fake. May God bless you and God go with you. Bye for now.